As the lead drummer of Mötley Crüe, Tommy Lee's net worth has always reflected his rock star lifestyle, whether we're talking the good or the bad. Of course, this includes the period of his life in which he was married to Baywatch star Pamela Anderson, so we're diving into exactly how Tommy Lee's net worth compares to hers below. But first, let's get to know Lee's career thus far. While the drummer has made headlines in recent years as the subject of biopic projects like Hulu's Pam and Tommy or TNT's Pam and Tommy, the tape that changed America, he's also largely known as a drummer to the legendary heavy metal band, Mötley Crüe. Lee's interest in music was sparked when he was just a child after he received his very first set of drumsticks at the age of 4. Later, when he was a teenager, Lee got his first full drum set and dropped out of high school to pursue a career in music full-time. His first band was Studio 19, which he started in LA after being influenced by the likes of Led Zeppelin, Van Halen and Kiss. During one Studio 19 show on the Sunset Strip in California, Lee met his future bandmate, Nikki Sixx. It was Sixx who convinced Lee to leave Studio 19 to start what would one day become Mötley Crüe. Watch Pam and Tommy on Hulu $6.99 plus. By now Lee quickly shot to fame thanks to the band, which soon included lead vocalist Vince Neil and guitarist Mick Mars alongside Sixx. With Mötley Crüe, the drummer has since released 20 albums, including studio, compilations and live records, 6 of which have gone platinum. As a solo artist, Lee alzofo rumi daband nots own as me thodzof mauhem before taking his talents to the screen on his own reality series, Tommy Lee Goes to College on NBC. As a founding member of the band, Tommy Lee's Mötley Crüe earnings have made him the richest member of the group today. According to The Richest, Lee's paychecks with the band began with their 1981 debut album, Too Fast for Love, which earned the rockstar an estimated $1 million in record sales. 2 years later, the group's sophomore album, Shout at the Devil, earned Lee a whopping $4,335,000 and went on to become certified 4x platinum by the RIAA. Following their breakthrough record, Lee went on to earn millions more for his work with the group, including an estimated $4.3 million for 1985's Theater of Pain, $4.2 million for 1987's Girls, Girls, Girls and a stunning $6.4 million payday from the album Dr. Feelgood in 1989. In addition, Lee and his bandmates raked in hundreds of thousands of more in earnings from their compilation and live album releases, such as their 1998 Greatest Hits record, which reportedly brought in another $500,000 for Lee alone. Altogether, The Richest estimates Lee made over $26 million as a member of Mötley Crüe over the years. His ex-wife Pamela Anderson, by comparison, was earning around $300,000 per episode of Baywatch, bringing home a salary of around $6.6 million at the peak of her career. What is Tommy Lee's net worth? So, what's Tommy Lee's net worth today? According to Celebrity Net Worth, Tommy Lee's net worth is $70 million as of 2022. By comparison, his ex-wife Pamela Anderson is worth a reported $20 million as of 2022. While Tommy Lee's net worth is pretty impressive today, this doesn't mean that the rockstar hasn't faced his fair share of money troubles, and many of them date back to his relationship with the Baywatch star. The pair, who famously got married after only 4 days of knowing each other, quickly faced financial issues after they returned from their honeymoon when Anderson moved into Lee's Malibu house. At the time, Lee's home was being renovated. The newlyweds, however, were unhappy with the work that was being done on the property and decided to fire several of their employees without pay. Unfortunately, it was one of the worst choices they could have made. One of their ex-employees took revenge after he was laid off by stealing the couple's honeymoon sex tape. The former electrician, whose name is Rand Garcia, destroyed the original tape and went on to sell copies of the clip to the highest bidder. As soon as Lee and Anderson found out, they filed a $10 million lawsuit against anyone they suspected of having a copy. In 1997, the court imposed an injunction against Garcia, prohibiting him from creating or distributing copies of the tape. But it was too late, he already made $77 million off of the tape. Anderson and Lee were forced to enter into a confidential settlement with video distribution company Internet Entertainment Group, which went on to make the tape available to subscribers for a fixed price on its site. It was ridiculous. It was a total invasion of our privacy. This is, like, sacred, you know, Lee said of their leaked sex tape during a 2020 tell-all. Not being able to do anything about it was adding so much frustration and stress to our relationship. It was just consuming us. But this wasn't the worst of it. Lee and Anderson's marital woes came to a head in 1998, when Lee was arrested and sentenced to 6 months in jail for felony spousal battery after a physical incident at their house that prompted the Barbed Wire actress to petition for divorce. Following his divorce, Lee was required to attend therapy, perform 200 hours of community service and contribute money to anti-domestic violence organizations. While the total expense of Lee and Anderson's divorce and ensuing custody battle from 2001 to 2002 was never made public, this period in the rocker's life certainly cost him. Raw, by Pamela Anderson, $4.65. For more about Pamela Anderson, read her 2015 book, Raw. The book includes more than 150 pages of personal, handwritten poems and stories about Anderson's life, as well as a behind-the-scenes look at one of rock and roll's favorite women, with sensual and intimate photos of the Baywatch star. Raw, which was hand-arranged and edited by Anderson, shows her at her wildest, her silliest, and her sexiest, with proceeds from every print edition purchase going to the Pamela Anderson Foundation, the model's organization that supports individuals on the front lines in the protection of human, animal and environmental rights. Pam and Tommy is available to stream on Hulu. Here's how to watch it for free. Watch Pam and Tommy with Hulu's free $0 plus buy now. Our mission at STYLECASTER is to bring style to the people, and we only feature products we think you'll love as much as we do. Please note that if you purchase something by clicking on a link within this story, we may receive a small commission of the sale.